Okay, so what we need to do is slow down time a little bit. So our current objective is we're supposed to get this research outpost populated. It's only 12 people in it currently. Apparently that doesn't count. Do populate the outpost and complete research. We already did complete research, but again, apparently there's not enough people in there. But we also need ice badly. This is our ice production. We're producing 4 a month. The demand is 5. We need ice for growing food and keeping people alive in general. And this is, we have an ice vein out here. Oh, we can't use this. Shoot. This is a deep vein. We can't build a mine here. Higher level mine. We can't build there. That's okay. Right? Damn it. And good job, Platter Pirate, killing everybody. So do we have any more ice? Is the question. What's this? Hey, this is a new button. I don't think they explained it to us yet. It doesn't have a highlight there or whatever it is. Anyway, this is our scanners. So the little yellow lines with the boxes attached to them, those are our scanners looking for resources. We need more ice. There's iron, chemicals, iron, silicon, iron, aluminum. Ice, we're doing that one. Carbon. So we don't have a whole lot of choices for the ice portion. I was moving my maintenance facility over here, but I'm not sure if I want to. And we don't need that now because we can't drill, and we don't have the technology to drill out this ice. Currently working on black polar dust. More water. Well, terraforming plan. Melt the poles. Blah blah. Okay, so I'm not sure where I guess the demand for the ice is coming from all the people. So if I blow this up, there won't be as much need for food and ice. And the people should go running for the lives up here, which is only room for what? 38? 38 there, and the other colony, there's room for 2. So we got room for 40 people. So we'd lose. Oof. 39. So we could upgrade this colony too, but they all have to have some place to go during the upgrade. Cost resources in the building will be inoperable during the upgrade. Where will they go? Where would they go? I don't know. Again, not a fan of this 50 structure limitation. It's got 93% efficiency. Where's our other line? So one's still got a decent amount of ice to go. Why is the efficiency only 60% on this one? Why is that one 60 and this one is 93? Output going to its maximum compared to its maximum output. So why isn't it outputting more? Because there's demand for the ice. Why are they producing more? Well,
to fully terraform Mars, we must convert the planet into an Earth-like habitat. The first step is to raise the planet's temperature above -50 degrees Celsius. At that point, nearly all the carbon dioxide trapped in the dry ice caps will be released.
I know that. But we don't have any way of doing that currently. I mean, the black polar dust is going to help, but I don't even know how that's going to work exactly. But ice is our main issue right now. Scanners are at least working, doing their jobs, except we're just not finding usable ice for us. How's our trip going? Okay, so our colony ship is back on Earth, loading up with people. So they'll be back in a while. That's not going to cause a problem at all, is it? 78, 98. So 100 people is going to be coming back out. We don't have a room for 100 people. That's what, 38? 22, so only 60. A little over 60 I have room for. Which means we'll have to build another research outpost. Which is going to require more food and ice and all the other fun stuff. Requires a special site. Oh, really? Okay, fine. So much for that. Those people that are getting on the rocket on Earth are going to have a problem. They spent 40 of them to Mars. Accidents happen. Well, we'll see what the AI thinks about that when they come here and there's not enough room for them. Still don't know what this is exactly. It makes the whole planet green, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, biome. Temperature. Temperature. Humidity. So there's our temperature. Oh. So there's humidity. Guessing that's the wind. Huh. Is that supposed to be carbon dioxide, or is that actual water? Speed things up, I guess. Again, for whatever reason, this ice mine is not producing as much as it could. I don't know why the efficiency is low. It's right next to a worker hub. It's got power, right? Yeah, it's got plenty of power. Upper left-hand corner, so temperature is negative 55, pressure frozen.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday, Happy New Year. Okay, we powered up the building using the MMEV's batteries and conducted our sweep. Our suspicions are that it's an abandoned habitat that hosted the Hulong mission crew. The building remains in good condition. We put it back into operation and some of us moved in to explore it more fully. Our biggest discovery of the day was a map that indicates the location of another facility at wherever. It appears to be a nuclear silo. Why? Why would you build a nuclear silo on Mars? There's like 3 production facilities with 1 drone. Can that be the case with the ice mines? I don't know. I don't know. So, black polar dust. The tech tree. Okay, so that. Water. Still can't research that. Can't research that either. So, can we not? Base colonist limit 250. So, we can up our colonist limit by researching Biotech 1. Maybe this is how we build more buildings. Building limit, there we go. They didn't explain this. They didn't explain that at all. Okay, so this is going to up our building limit. Commander Valentine, time.
Hey, Amy. It's Elia.
No shit.
I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
Ask about the log.
What expedition log?
Oh, it's incredible. The research team did a great job. They noted everything they found at the abandoned colony. You've got to read it. I've uploaded it to your knowledge base, but I can give you the summary.
That would be great, Elia.
Well, the facility was from the Hulong mission. It was a Chinese mission to terraform Mars in 2088. To this day, they deny its existence. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet.
Jeez.
China got pretty far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
Ask about her ambitions.
How long have you been waiting for this mission?
My entire life, Amy. It's a bit crazy, huh? I've always believed that humanity's destiny reached far beyond just Earth. We should be much further along, but the conflicts on Earth never stop. The Oxy-UN and the techies keep fighting. I'm hoping that our success on Mars gets us to leave those arguments behind. We're here to set down a new path for our future, and I get to lead the way. Anyway, getting back to what we found. The Hulong mission managed to build a nuclear silo before their plans got aborted. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector. Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. It was really nice talking to you, Amy. I know AIs are programmed to be good listeners, but with you, it feels, real. All right, I'd better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
Didn't have much choice to listen. She didn't shut up. She never shut up. What are you supposed to do? So, facility stuff in the lower right corner. Just get this off the screen. Okay, investigate the abandoned silo. How do we do that? Oh, this is supposed to be a mission thing. Unknown abandoned facility. So.
So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Ho Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe, but nothing concrete.
Okay, so migration scatters black dust over the Martian poles to decrease the planet's albedo. That's one thing. So, how does this particular mission work? It's kind of far away. Do we care about bringing more people to the planet right now? No. Let's work on this. The spaceport. Can we stop them? Spaceport's assigned to ongoing special projects. How do I stop it? Oh, there's a... Do that. This. Stop doing that. Transit to Mars. We don't want to go to Mars. So, because this one is running, it's coming back to Mars. It's coming back. We'll see what happens. I mean, basically we're telling them not to go back with looking for more troops to bring to us. Okay, so this research, this is going to give us more buildings to play around with. That's going to be a while. Oh, and it was it one? See, but the way the hubs work, though, is I don't think it matters. We actually have two hubs. Oh, let's see, there's that scanner, this hub. So we actually have two hubs in this area. There's no reason why this should be working at 60% efficiency. That's working at 93. Polymer's factor's at 16%. That just means not a whole lot. Iron Mine is working at 98. See, it doesn't make sense for this one to be working at 60% while everybody else is at 90. I know it's yeah, I understand that. It's just I don't know what affects the efficiencies. It doesn't really say. Oh, the structural integrity, we got a problem. You're not outside the... No, it's within the... Oh, no, it's not. Shoot. I was going to say, it's just outside the range of the maintenance. That speed. Secor. Maintenance facilities. So it's just outside the range. And that one's outside too. Actually, all those are. You just put this down here. That's probably why it's running at less efficiency, because it's not getting maintained. It's almost ready to... So, it's just outside the bubble for our first maintenance facility. Should build a road going back that way. Make things a little bit faster, you know? Still want to know what those little explosion sounds are. Build a hub in between? Nah.
The Chinese government denied any existence of this mission. But how could they hide an entire Mars mission?
By private funding.
Enough money can buy silence, even when it is something as massive as this.
That was quick. I don't have another building slot to build a hub. There's a problem. See, at least we have all this stuff in the excess material in storage, which is good. Just a matter of getting it over here. It's just funny that they didn't build a road between this and everything else, because that's usually what they do. They may build them after it's done, but they usually build roads. Just odd they didn't do it that time. And that's that. Build away. Well, it's never trust the government. It's not like our government doesn't lie either. Just, let's be honest, maybe just not as much. But they still lie through their teeth all the time. Yay, maintenance. Let's see if this efficiency goes up once it's been repaired. And the efficiency is slowly going up as it gets repaired. Well, that's gonna help. Okay, so output much better. Well, efficiency is definitely coming up, so that's good. Up to 70%. So production is still only 4.1, but that doesn't really mean anything yet. 73%. So okay. So how much can they produce? One-third of the population is working for the Party.
A well-known space entrepreneur around that time popularized the idea of using nuclear weapons on the poles. It is true that they would succeed in melting the poles, but what kind of human would come up with that idea?
A terrible person, a businessman.
A businessman purely seeks to profit from the space race in the 21st century. It is a solid idea, but there are better ways to melt the poles.
Right, but the fastest way to do it is put a nuke up there. Get common engineering technology. Building limit plus 100. And the structure counter at the bottom. Okay, so tree. So now we have more buildings. And we also opened up the next little thing here. Fusion planets, moved roads, batteries, advanced mines. Oh, advanced mines. Let's do that. See the problem with the nukes? Well, it's that constant warming after you use them that kind of creates a problem. Biotech actually has something with water too. But if we can, the thing is, if we can improve the mines, we can access that ice there, because we need an improved drilling plant, which we get from the mine stuff that falls under that category. And then that also applies to, I think, the chemicals too, because of the deep vein. Anyway, we have more room for building, so I can slow things down a little. So what we want to do, Oh, so now I can start bringing stuff back online that I destroyed? Do I want to? What does our scanner show us? Anything good? Somewhat close. And we got this over there still. Some iron. So we got a bunch of mines out here now that we haven't tapped into. Chemicals, iron. Lots of iron, silicon there, iron, aluminum. We're supposed to be going this direction to get to that thing. Oh, we get these open up. We get a research outpost to build on them. Oh, I can build another colony too. But do I want to? Food. So the ice production still hasn't really gone up. No, it's better than it was at 94% now. So it should be catching up. Well, maybe. I don't know what to build next. Other than investigate the silo. How are we supposed to get over there? Just build everything over there? Oh. I should build a second spaceport. Because that doesn't really eat up water and stuff. So let's do that. Spaceport. Limit reached? What do you mean limit reached? We can only have one spaceport? Boo. Outpost need direct connection? What? This thing? No, the research outposts require one of these points here. You can only build the research outpost on these spots. Yeah, let's see, research outpost. So it's the only way you can do that. Because I tried to build one just out in the middle of nowhere. It's got to be one of these spots. So much iron down here. Now you can make a remote on the silos. On this? I don't think so. I didn't try, but I don't think so. Nope. It's a block sector. We haven't explored over there yet. Look at all this stuff, all this iron down here. It's just all this iron, aluminum, silicon. Uh-oh, Dr. Foster, I haven't talked to you in a while.
Amy, Nathan here. Do you copy?
There is some noise, but I can copy. Go ahead.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Maybe it is interference from space that is impacting the satellite operations. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Yes, it's possible. We're working on some new designs that can hopefully withstand space weather a little more. But meanwhile, continue recording all your actions when we're offline. I'm sure we'll find a solution soon.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
Prioritizing helping.
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right. You are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources that could assist the mission.
Roger. I've gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. You'll need to enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
Okay. And good job, balls, on, what was it, an ack? So I don't have to get any better because it's still average. Go me. Okay, launch a new communication satellite, launch a control satellite. Does this work? Dun, dun, dun. Special projects. But they won't let me build another spaceport. How am I supposed to do other projects? Oh, this thing's back on Mars? Oh, but how many people did it bring back? Shoot. Silicon. So it doesn't let me build another spaceport, right? Limit is reached. So how do we do more projects? Here's our people coming back to coming out to Mars. We may have a little bit of a room issue. Oh. We're full. We are full. Hey, why are we missing a worker? Your factory. Worker helper short. Oh, okay, worker's been replaced. That's so weird. It's scanner. So how am I supposed to launch a satellite? This is on Mars. It's not going back, so this should open up when they're done doing whatever they're doing, right? Yeah, they're not quite done yet. No, the stream is not pre-recorded. Good job, Biff and Balls, of beating up on the poor little mislinks. So again, we're just waiting for... Looks like it's just the unloading of this rocket. So we can open up that mission slot. I'm not an AI. You're an AI. Okay, I guess I should be farming these materials down here. Mines there. That's a deep iron vein, so is that one. I guess we'll have to wait for our advanced mines to be done. Maybe? That's not it. That's just regular iron. These. You're not a name of your program to believe you are not one. Hey, Amy here seems to be pretty much aware that she's an AI. She doesn't seem to care. Okay, we're gonna need a maintenance depot and stuff out here. Definitely. Should be good, right? Okay, now I need a hub. All important hubs. Might need a... actually... that one over here, I'm gonna need another one over there. And we're gonna need some power. Wind farm or solar farm? Wind farm. Oh, damn it.
A mine upgrade will allow me to extract
don't care about
resources
that one.
faster. They will also require less maintenance. A win-win.
Yes, a win-win. Okay. Hey, Veronica, who is the coolest viewer?
Who is the coolest viewer? Let me think about that. The person who wants to know who the coolest viewer is not the coolest viewer.
Go
How is
Veronica.
that for an answer?
See? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Okay, so let's go in there. And then we can build our... That's a chemical plant. Where'd that ice go? An ice plant. That was... That's the one up here. Needs a higher level mine. Did we just get that? Oh, we haven't done the advanced mine. Didn't she just say something about ice mines? Or advanced mines? Could have sworn she did that. Free for all.
Looky looky, Vokruels wants to get beat up again in the free-for-all. Get him. Get him now.
We need at least 2 more people to join that free for all. So Mr. Aluminum Mine. Or worker hub. roads reaching out. Dun, 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 dun. Is that within the power bubble? I think it was. No, it is not. Oh, it hasn't been built yet. Okay. And Dispiritor wins the free-for-all. Good job, Dispiritor. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's a different way of doing it, that's for sure. Looks kind of cool. Your priority. Get that done.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs.
No.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Lies. Lies, lies, lies. Okay, here come the supplies. Oh, go in the same spot. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so here's our little ship finishes its deal. In transit to Earth. How do you stop that mission from doing that? It's not supposed to auto-renew. Why is it headed back? Can I... Come on. This is not supposed to be going back and forth, I don't think. If on, automatically renew. But I've done that. Okay, so once it gets back, it should stop. Yeah, I know, I have this thing. This means it's on renew. See the little line? It keeps going over and over again. Turn that off, it's supposed to stop. But apparently it doesn't really stop until the ship gets back to Earth. So, and it doesn't free up the spaceport until then, which is just odd, but yeah, I don't get that. It's a weird little mechanic. I can't do anything. It's even worse is they only give me one spaceport in the first place that I'm allowed to build. Unlock Sector 9. How do we do that? No, that's a special project. Never mind. So in the meantime, building stuff. Speed up time a little. Thank you, sir. He's an hour early, but he's here. Hub seems... That maintenance facility. This one, 2. We don't have a maintenance facility here. Oops.
Oops.
Oh no,
is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
Hasn't been built yet. Hey. Into the northeast had 4 research spots. Right, but I have to wait for them to be, I think, found. They haven't been scanned yet. Gotta wait for them to be found first. There's the trick. I could build another research state or another scanning station now that we have extra buildings to build. That's what I should do. We can build one pretty much anywhere in here. Dun, dun, dun. Ore scanners like 5 more, but they eat up so many resources. That's the problem. Planetarian Protogen. Welcome to the stream. Not sure what that is. Which power do these things eat up? Only 5. That's not a lot. So, where'd those all the excess people go? That came in from Earth that we were way over 100. Or we didn't have room for 100 people yet. Nobody complained about not having enough room. It's funny. Dun, 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 dun. So... producing all kinds of iron. So I green those people? Probably. Speaking of, ice. So our production's up to 5 now, which is good. Demand is under 4, so we have a surplus of ice. Food. Production is low. Why is production so low on food? Probably because we have such a high stock? I don't know. Factory is running at 16% efficiency. Because why? A little slow on the ice input, but yeah, but we're producing more than enough ice. Huh. We have 4 ice in excess there. 3 there. But it says, look, you're producing more than... The production is higher than demand, so I don't understand why the farms don't have enough. The experts say, I have no idea what the experts say. I mean, there's water going into this place. Oh, you know what? Let's make the farms a priority to get stuff. There we go. Leave your eyes first. Never believe what your eyes see. Eyes can be tricked very easily. Problem solved. You just make them a higher priority and all the water goes there. Not a problem. Of course, now they're eating up all the water. Now the colonies are short. But now it's going back to them. Oh, look at this. We have a power issue. Oh, because we just built a bunch of buildings, that's why. That's part of the problem. Look, it's a wind farm. So that'll pick up the slacking energy. I forgot we built some extra stuff and didn't build any energy production to make up for it. Anyway. Scanners. So now we have 5 scanners going. Yeah, looks like they reached that. Nope, not quite. Aluminum. All the way down. There's more ice out here. No, it's not that far away, actually, from this group. Drilling plant maintenance facility. So yeah, that's not far at all.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back.
More than likely.
Thank you for watching.
Not guaranteed, but thank you for watching. Happy Monday. Happy New Year. Dun, 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 dun. This will be not good. Get the nice big maintenance hub right there, so that'll work. This one's low on power too. This is because of the wind farms. They're just not, yeah, they're not always consistent in their output. So let's kill that. Solo farm there. We're gonna need a hub, aren't we? That'll work. Magical roads. Look like lightning. Okay. So, we're up to 666 structures. Energy is above. So what about that mission? Hey, we're done. Okay, so which one do we want to do first? Launch the satellite unlocked Sector 9. Dispatch the on-way ship to repair the communication satellites. Enables migration of colonists from Earth. I don't know about that right now. So much stuff to do. Let's do Sector 9 first. See how long this takes. There we go. So, gathered resources. Oh, wonderful. So we got to get all that stuff put together. So I'm guessing it'll be ready when it's ready. Meanwhile, back on Mars. Oh, that's right. There's. Oh no, we can't do the deep drilling of the ice yet. There's just power, which is coming from that solar farm, so make that a priority. Yeah, 96% efficiency. The other one should be good too. 98. So tearing through that ice. Demand is 8.5. It doesn't tell you where the demand is coming from, does it? It does not. I wish it would tell you where the demand for the ice is coming from. Each slider will determine the general priority of resources that are an aspect of the logistic network will have, prioritizing the ones with a higher percentage over those with lower values. Oh. Location, food manufacturing, research points, or that. Food production. Slightly higher. Let's see how that works. Didn't even know that was a thing. What comes after ice is depleted? Well, that's what research is for. I don't think, because we're doing the advanced mining, we're going to be opening up some deeper... This ice veins. 5,300 ice units. That's quite a bit. Especially compared to... which one was it? That one. This ice plant's down to 630. It was started at 700, 800, something like that. Maintenance. And then we have more ice up here too. There's 568 in that one. And 591 in that one. So we're good on ice for a while. I think. More than enough time to get this research done. Once this is done, we'll build this up. And that's a lot of ice. That's a lot of ice to go through. And by the time that's done, we should be having better access to water, I would think. Fingers crossed. We'll see. And then plus we are still scanning for more stuff too. Now, whether we find ice or not is a different story. Oh no, this is the one we found. Okay. Oh, it tells you how much is left right there. So, yeah, I think we'll be okay. Like I said, that's a lot of ice. A lot of aluminum there too. So our little mission, how's it going? So, resources have been collected. Now there's the other mission out here. Wonder why it's not a repeat, is it? No, it's not a repeatable mission. Anyway. We haven't discovered this base yet, have we? Oh, we have. So we could build another research thing on there, but we don't have any people to send there. No, we do, but I don't know if they'll actually go over there. And I also need to build a bigger colony hub, I guess. Let's have a little bit of overflow. Colony one there. So an advanced colony. Look at you fitting right in there. Right in the middle of everything. Yeah, so for overflow. Because it'd be nice to be able to upgrade these colonies. Once that's done. Six months until research is done. Guessing what? I don't know. This is hard to tell with exactly what this is. I think it's a measurement of time. It's just a weird way of doing it. I think it's months, but again, it's just weird how they break it up to like 5 and 2, and when they're doing the colonist thing, it's what, 7 and 5 and 7 and 5. It's just a weird way of doing it. Dun, dun, dun. Maintenance scanner. You scanned 747 stuff. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know what that was. I have no idea what just happened right there. So the dev team was probably autistic. No, that's just mean. I wish it would tell us. I'm looking to see if we have any way of seeing how much. I guess this is all our resources in our life. So, answer my own question. I was going to say, I wish we could see how much of each resource we have, but we can. So chemicals, we have less. Carbon, we need more of. So, chemicals and carbon, we need more mines. That's a chemical mine we can't access yet. This is carbon up here that we had shut down at some point earlier. So let's build that back up. There's aluminum. More aluminum. Here's some chemicals and more chemicals. And they should be within range, no problem, of maintenance. And this should be range of power, but we're going to get a little bit more power, probably. Yeah, they 10 each, so. Bubble. Oh, that's right, this is a research. We should actually build out that way. To that. Hubs, gonna put these. Mountains and stuff over here. Look at all this red area. All these mountains causing trouble. Messed up the hub? No, I didn't. We're building out a little line out here. Oh. Mount hub. I screwed up by not having that out there first, I think. That should fix it. All the roads. So I messed this up is this wasn't out here yet to connect these, so we're good. Power. Oh, we don't need this because that's a power right. That's a solar farm right there. It's going to take care of everything for the most part. So yeah, that. Okay, let's just verify that our maintenance, and of course it's outside the maintenance bubble. Still just outside. Enough? Good enough. Which power is this thing, Dave? 20. 22. Oh, we built a research thing on top of that. We can do a mine there too. No, we can't, because that's in the wrong spot. Oh, that's a deeper level mine. Never mind. Never mind. That should be far enough away. If not, we'll rebuild. I have a feeling we're going to need more power up here, though. Oh, wait a minute, no, because this does 40. That. Research outpost right there. Ta-da. Okay. So more research point. More research spots for us. So this colony get built yet? The bigger one we were building. Advanced colony. So room for 200 more people. Did the people move? Yep, they left there. And nobody really left there. And they're pretty full still too. Okay. Okay, what about a little mission? Is it done yet? Almost. And power issue. That's because it's not built yet. Now control time this way. Number keys. Control time. Amy hasn't told us anything recently. We must be doing something wrong. Or moving slow. That mission should be done in a little bit. This building's losing power because reasons. That's a deep mine. Oh, stupid wind farms, they lose their efficiency. Fluctuating wind. Yeah, it's because the wind farms aren't getting consistent power. Solar are better just for that. They don't produce as much power, but at least it's consistent. Oh, they do, but they don't. We're still a little short. See, the whole grid goes red. Oof. Just like in real life. Oh, they work in real life too. It's just they require a little bit more work because it's an inconsistent resource. It's not predictable like sunlight is, or more predictable like sunlight is.
Great. Now I can examine those nuclear silos. Well, I mean
Hey,
the
bag of
colonists
water,
can.
stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
If all their blueprints and materials are there, we could pick up where their mission left off. I wonder what other secrets this planet is hiding.
Aliens. Okay, satellite reparations. Oh, this is a quicker one. Well, see, in some places it's not really inconsistent. Like here, to the east of us in the mountains, winds are very consistent. And the utility company here has built a ton of windmills through the mountains. And they're always moving. Always. Because up in the mountains, the wind basically never stops. It's just a question is how much wind is coming through. But the main issue, again, is maintenance. Because it's one of those, it's running all the time, so they require a bit of maintenance, and they break down a little bit more too. But that's more of a quality control issue, I think. They just don't have the best parts, which is understandable because the company is fucking cheap. Sorry, language. I'm not a fan of my power company. Oh, iron mine. You are outside maintenance. Thought we built one down here. Of course they have the cheapest parts. That's why they break down all the time. Maintenance drains 20 megawatts. I bet it does. So power. This is going to eat up, what, 20 megawatts. So we're going to be short. More than likely. So another solar. Let me put you guys right there. Oh, we're getting closer to the ice too. So actually that's, yeah, that'll work. That works. Hey, our mines are almost, our deep mines are almost ready. That is kind of a cool effect the way they did it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense how what it is, but it's a cool effect. And we're just getting ready to tap into this ice vein. We're almost there. 8 days. Advanced mines. So, ta-da. Okay, next. Power, improved roads, batteries, biotech. So, water supply network, water treatment plant, water booster, water packing plant, Whatever that's supposed to be. Converts running water into ice to supply basic colonies and food factories. Okay. Okay, so we have to research this and upgrade the amount of colonists we can have. Dun, dun, dun. That thing going. Okay, so there's a deep mine there. Now we have a number of deep mines actually in the area. But they're going to eat up power, we know that. That's 15 megawatts. Is that within the power bubble? Just on the line. Okay, so ice production. That's should be jumping up, I would think. 1.21 good gigawatts. It's not gigawatts, it's gigawatts. I wonder what it said in the script. Was it a J or was it a G? That's the real question. Does anybody know the answer? Was it a J or a G in the script? And how sad is it that I know that line so well?
If we are able to use Huo Long's nuclear weapons, we must be very careful. This kind of technology isn't something to toy with.
You're no known
I have
danger.
not decided on what the best approach would be.
F the humans. Weigh the consequences. Use the weapons. Put it on hold. Weigh the
I
consequences.
must weigh the consequences and ensure the safety of this plan. There is no need to rush this decision.
I'm trying to groom her into being a benevolent AI. We don't want her to be an irrational AI. We want her to be rational and contemplate all her decisions so that she can ruin humanity in a thoughtful and meaningful way. Still want to know where those explosion sounds are coming from, or what they're supposed to be. Dun, dun, dun. That built. Actually, make both of those priorities. Okay, in the meantime, oh, look at all this stuff we can tap into now with deep drilling. So, deep iron mines. Silicon too. It's a little bit of a power jump, isn't it? 30 per, or it's gonna be 30 total. Which we are actually a little over. So I think we're okay. There's a lot of resources. Oh, all the stuff over here still. This is a shallow vein. Steel is it? Oh, we can make. I keep forgetting we can build more production stuff. Factories. That's the word I was looking for. Factories. The roads. Okay, so that. steel is definitely our problem. Nice. Carbon. We still need more carbon. Need more silicon's okay. Well, we're building a new silicon mine, so that's not a big deal. We can tap in the polymers or chemicals. Current production is 11.8. Production potential. Demand is 10. So we should tap into this thing too. And maintenance. Oh, he's outside of maintenance up there.
It would be exciting to jump ahead in the terraforming mission. But would it be wise to undertake such a risky project?
Yes.
Progress requires taking risks. I should pursue using the nuclear missiles.
So, not a whole lot of thought went into that, I don't think. So, maintenance. Maintenance. So this thing is outside the range. Get stuff over here. Get something up there. Iron.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I am fighting. Oh, the bubble. The energy bubble. That should work. Let's nuke some poles. You have a limited number of poles in the solar system that can be nuked. Be the first to do it. Go down in history. Thank you. Yes.
You are welcome. Now, go kill something.
Let's nuke this thing. Yes, Veronica is very much on the side of Amy, I think. Anyway, let's get this black polar dust. This is supposed to warm up the planet too. This is going to take, what, 6 months maybe? Oh, this is repeatable too. Let's not repeat it. Let's let it go once and see how it goes. Dun. Did this get built yet? It's a maintenance facility. Now this is our research outpost with people on it. Can we build a spaceport yet? Nope. Carbon. We need more carbon, don't we? Yes, we do. Maintenance. That road running all the way out there. We need flying drones. That's one thing Surviving Mars definitely got right with the flying drones. Hey, common biotechnology. Tech tree. So, gonna have more people in our colony to die. Greenhouse gas factory, water supply network, or superior colonies. What's superior colonies? Bigger, houses 500. But water supply network from bodies of water. So what's all this stuff do? So water treatment plant, Extracts water from bodies of water and improves the quality so that it can be distributed by the water supply network. Water booster pump. Extends the water supply lines from water treatment plants to the most distant farms and colonies. Kind of early for this stuff, isn't it? Converts running water into ice to supply basic colonies and food factories. We don't have any running water on the planet. Seems a little early for that. Look, greenhouse gases, though. We need those. And seriously, there's no running water. There's no bodies of water. Again, that water thing seemed really early in the research progression. It just seemed really early. Need power? Who needs power? Scanner right there. Oh, that one hasn't been built yet, but we're still at negatives anyway. It's kind of borderline over here. This game is different. It's different. I feel like I'm building a big web. There. Didn't we build a steel factory? There's the other one right there. More iron.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Building the Mars interweb of AI servitude. Shh. Still wish I knew what that sound was for. If it meant anything. I don't think it does, but oh look, more carbon. And more iron too. So many roads. Should be meteorites if you don't have an atmosphere in it. Yeah, we'd think so, but there's no explanation what the sound is. Could give it, I don't think it's giving us resources. I mean, it could be, but I don't know if they stole that directly from, Surviving Mars or not. I mean, they could have, but there hasn't been anything about it. That's all. So that's why I'm curious to actually what it actually really is supposed to be. Another iron mine. Holy crap. Because we have to wait for our scanner to find, our scanners to find stuff. That's what they're doing. They're finding all these resources. But there's no visuals of any impacts that I've seen. So that's, interesting to what it really is supposed to be. Carbon is still hurting. Steel. Now we have 2 steel factories now. one's 91%. That one's running at 81%. Carbon. Where's carbon? There's carbon up there. More iron. Carbon. To carbon shortage. Just call in more colonists. Yeah, that'll work. Not sure how Amy will take it though. Okay, so our food production's going
It's
through the
that
roof.
time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Ice production's pretty good. See, I told you the deep ice was going to be a solution to a lot of things. That efficiency. That thing's just digging. Okay, mission, what are you doing? How much time is left? Don't know. See, it's just the whole. This is 5 months. This is 1 month. So I'm guessing it's 5 months to do the mission and 1 month to get back. I'm guessing that's what that means.
Soon, I will be able to pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This will not be difficult. The humans already did it to Earth, after all. As we release greenhouse gases, the planet's temperature will rise. Then the dry ice caps will dissipate. More CO2 encourages rising temperatures. Just the runaway effect we need.
Just like the humans did. The research outpost needs more people. The research points are reactions generate, and we can't tell from there. You're producing 21 research points. That's not a lot. Why don't you have power? Because you are right outside, that's why. Power bubble. Dun, 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 dun. So investigate the abandoned silo. We're still supposed to get over there. Uh-oh. I don't know what button I hit there. That's still going on. Oh, you can't. I didn't think this worked. But it does. Oh, shit. See, no tutorial on how to work the camera. We can do this kind of stuff. Oh, that's much nicer. Look, it's actually 3D. CO2 as a greenhouse gas. How does that work? Scientifically and physically? Physically, it's basically it's the biggest carbon. It's like factories, coal and everything. It's a byproduct of burning coal and fossil fuels in general, and it's what does it do? it basically it builds up in the atmosphere because it's burned, and then it floats up in the atmosphere, and because it's just the same weight as regular OT or O2. How does it cause greenhouse effect? Oh, this is what I'm getting to. Is it builds up in the atmosphere, and what happens is infrared rays and UV rays come through from the sun, and normally what they do is they bounce off the surface of the Earth to go back up into the atmosphere and into space. But what the CO2 does is, because of the size of the molecules, it actually reflects those rays back down to the Earth. So that's what they call the greenhouse effect. It actually warms up the planet because the CO2 is like a nice little blanket in certain areas. And the more CO2 that's being generated, the bigger the effect, or the bigger the stuff, or the bigger the blanketing that happens. Because that's when... and what it does is this has something to do with the ozone layer too, I think. It means it needs to be in the upper atmosphere. Yeah, well, it's in the atmosphere. I don't know how far. I'm not a scientist. I'm just based on what I've learned over the years. But how does it come there? It's because it's burned. It's CO2 is created when carbon substances are burned, like trees and coal and other fossil fuels. When you drive your car around or whatever, it's heavier than there, but it's not. But the gravity keeps it on the planet, because that's the reason we have an atmosphere in the first place. Because gravity keeps the larger molecules closer to the planet. That creates our atmosphere. Because without gravity, we don't have an atmosphere. And the heavier molecules, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, all this other stuff, they're heavy enough that they're affected by gravity, and they're kept close to the planet. Unlike other elements like hydrogen is so light that it's very hard for the planet's gravity to keep it here. That's why there's not a lot of hydrogen on the planet. That makes sense? But it's not really heavier than air. Well, it is heavier than air, but it doesn't. Like I said, it's more affected by gravity as a result, because it is heavier, because it's a bigger molecule. Because it's what is it? Because what O2 is what we breathe. That's 2 what? How big is oxygen? 16? 8? I forget. Carbon is actually smaller than oxygen, I think. The molecules. But it is CO2. So it's 2 oxygen molecules merged with carbon. So it is heavier than the air we breathe, but it's not heavy enough. It's not light enough to make it off of the planet, and it's not heavy enough to get sucked right back down into the planet. How can CO2 produced on lower atmospheres get to the upper atmospheres besides volcanic activity? It's again, when it's burned, because when it's burned, it's heated. I'm just speculating here. I'm not an expert in this, on how it works. I just know that even though it's heavier than O2, it's still light enough to go up into the atmosphere, because it's trying to get away. It's trying to get off the planet, but gravity keeps it here, and it mixes around with all the different air, because there's the whole air currents or whatever, so it gets moved up to that way, because clouds are heavier than air, because they've got the water molecules in there, because that's H2O. So it's a little bit, how does water get up in the air? I mean, it's the same general concept. It's trying to get away, but gravity keeps it here. That's the funny part. Again, not an expert. I guess we could go find an expert, or maybe go do some Googling and find out what the real answer is. Because I'm guesstimating. I'm no expert on the whole, why does CO2 not escape the planet's gravity field? Or why doesn't it go back down to the surface? I don't think anybody in chat is currently an expert. All I know is CO2 is a greenhouse gas. That's all I know. and it increase, and it's part of the reason why the atmosphere, the whole changing of the environment is going on, or climate, whatever. It's a factor. It's a major factor. Dun, dun, dun. And I forget what role the ozone layer plays too, because back in the 80s and stuff, and the early 90s, I think it was, the whole, oh no, the ozone layer is getting destroyed because of all the crap we're putting in the air. I don't know what role the ozone layer plays, as far as, because I think it plays a role in the whole warming of the planet too, but I don't know how. Okay, so now you've distracted me planning for my mission to terraform Mars. That looks like that might be done. Oh no, this is something we can repeat. So, black dust all over the Martian poles to decrease the planet's albedo, and this allows solar energy. Temperature is still at -55. We're supposed to get it to -50. Do we need more colonists? We've got room for 3 people. Sorry. 53 people. I think gives you extra 750 in place. Right, but does it? Current capacity allowed by buildings is 550. Oh, we have to build the buildings though. This is our current stuff. We already actually did this. We're doing the greenhouse gas factoring. We actually have the room. We just don't have the buildings. If we build the buildings, they will come. It's just, what buildings do I want to build? I should upgrade the colony. Can I upgrade this one? I'm sure this is fine. Yep, put them to work. Stupid meatbacks. Okay, so we're doing that. That's going to give us more space. Wow, that upgraded really quickly, actually. Oh, but then we got room for 700 people now. So, time to bring some more people in. Space station, so yeah, so this is it's 12 months out, then 12 months back. Does it really take that long to get to Mars? I thought it was only a 6-month trip. Oh, it is actually 7 months. It's 5 months to get them packed in, 7 months to get here, 5 months to unpack them, 7 months to go back. So that's how that is. So this is just the stages. So it's a 2-year trip. Oh, 2 years. Ouch. Ouch. Another spaceport. And still can't. In the bad orbit, don't know if the game factors. Well, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be like a 6-month trip out to Mars. 7 months is acceptable. I accept 7 months as the actual trip. It's the 5 months of packing things in and unloading is the annoying part. 5 months. It seems a little slow. Depends on the rate. Yeah, I know. I just realized that. But I've always heard it's roughly 6 months trip to Mars. One way. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so what's our issues? Still need more carbon. Could use some more chemicals. We're actually doing good on chemicals now. Our line's going up. Historically. Oh, this is our stock. So that's a good sign, right? That means we're building or mining more than we need. I do like the little green. I like the historical stuff here. So you know what the hell you're doing wrong, sort of, kind of. You need more carbon, though. Got all the stuff over here. Carbon. Oh, this is a deep carbon one, too. Silicon. More silicon. Aluminum. Oh, we're mining there. Iron. Carbon. Keep doing that one. Chemicals. Chemicals. Iron. Checkout changes. Yep. Yep. It's a nice thing. Wow, nice big patch of iron there. Blurp. Ah, nice big patch of carbon. I think that's out of range of our maintenance down this way, though. More scanning towers. I don't think we're going to benefit too much from that right now, though, because right now it's research that's slowing us down. It's not resources, it's research. The only resource that we really need more of is ice, but even then, look at our backlog on ice, that's gone up pretty good. Put it on the eastern front. Well, you don't control the scanning. That's the downside. Is the scanners just do whatever. I have no control over them. They're just doing whatever they do. I'm curious to see what this stuff is, though. This yellow patch. I'm gonna guess that it's silicon or I don't know what it's supposed to be. It looks like it's gonna be silicon. Maybe some carbon in there too. Because this is a red patch, and this has all been iron so far. Although you would have thought there would have been more in here, depending based on this big red splotch. There should have been more iron in here. Although we do have that nice big one right there, 6 grand. They don't scan on opposite sides? What do you mean they don't scan on opposite sides? Down 3 on each side, the side should clear faster. These scans are coming from the center. Oh, you mean they don't go from over here to over there? Again, not a rush. See, most of them are here in this. I mean, I could put them out on the edges, like that one is. This one is pretty much staying to the side. Again, not in a rush, because it seems to be fairly randomish on what's out there. I mean, other than the splotches that we have, and even then, like I said, the iron's been kind of disappointing. Because you would, again, this big splotch you would expect to be full of iron based on the color, but it's not. But again, I don't know how it's supposed to work exactly. First playthrough, still learning. It's a lot of carbon. Closer. That's not too far away from this group. And there's a nice little batch of silicon too. And aluminum. Chemicals. Where's the iron? Carbon's our big issue. Well, maybe not a big issue, but it's an issue. Another 4K iron. Where'd you see that? Oh, sorry. I saw iron. I was thinking carbon, but yeah, we got lots of iron. Yeah, the yellow's supposed to be silicon. That seems to be indication there. And where silicon is, you should see carbon as well. I think we're gonna build out here. Maintenance.
Gimpy, I am sorry to say this,
No,
but it is time to end the stream.
not yet.
Say goodbye to all of the nice people and make sure you tell them to have a great day or evening.
Not yet.
We will see them again tomorrow.
Can do this first.
Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
In a second. So that's a big aluminum mine, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a small one. Never mind. Okay, aluminum. Carbon is shallow as well. Okay, so maintenance. So this game. So this is definitely similar to Surviving Mars in the general concept. You're colonizing Mars, that kind of stuff, but mechanically a little different. It's interesting. Again, learning stuff. Definitely different. It's definitely not a copy of Surviving Mars. Different. Because it's not so focused on building the actual domes. Domes are just buildings here. They're the colony. You just build them and they're there. You don't have to worry about building all the little stuff inside of them. So not so micromanagey there. Power system is a little different too. You don't have to worry about running power lines, but you do have to worry about the bubble for the power. Like that. You have maintenance, of course, which again, a little different. Similarity though is the worker hub, because you need these to get your stuff out here to where they need to be. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be good enough. So we're going to put a second hub in here. That one for that one, and put another hub back here maybe. Oops. Greenhouse gas factory.
Quite often. Do you need assistance?
No. Okay, so biotech we're at 2, space we're still at 1. So we're going to do work on space 2. Oh, there's our spaceport limit. We have to do that first. So this one, then we'll get a second spaceport after that. Let's do another worker hub. Okay, so as you can see, and that's how that goes. We didn't put any power. Oh, we do have power. Okay. Will it be enough? We have a little bit of excess. No big deal. So I can see me putting a lot of hours into this game. Again, it's not the same as Surviving Mars. It is definitely a different focus, and even though the ultimate goal is to terraform Mars, just like it is in Surviving Mars, it does it a little bit differently. I like the concept of the AI. That the AI is, there's this little storyline with that that's kind of different, because Surviving Mars doesn't have anything like that. But you are the AI, and you're building up your colony and doing the whole greenhouse or the green Mars thing. It's a new beast. It is a new beast. It is. But it's again, it's learning how to do stuff. I like some of the stuff they've done, like at the bottom of the screen where it's showing all your resources, and the green line is the historical stock of that particular resource. So you can actually see how your productions are going and that kind of thing. And then you can look at last 100 days, 100 months. Look at months is better typically. So you can see how you're doing in production. We've made your changes, that kind of stuff. Like carbon is historically low in storage, but everything else we've gotten better, especially with steel, since we built our second steel factory. So I really like that. That's just a quality of life thing, and it's looks like it's well done, and it's definitely useful. And again, they do it everywhere too. This is even on the left-hand side. You can see how your workers.
I look forward to being able to create bases across the planet.
Okay, so again, they got the historical stuff like power fluctuating based on we're expanding right now, and we're up to what 104 out of 150 structures, so that's not too bad. But again, the ultimate thing is, we're getting colder. We're supposed to be going down. We're supposed to be going to negative 50 Celsius. We've been sitting at negative 55 for a long time, but now it's at 56, negative 56. So we screwed something up. But anyway, I like the game. It's like I said, I can see myself spending a lot of time playing this because we got a long way to go by the looks of it. So, which is good. I'm okay with that. And again, it's different. It's different. It's not so micromanagey as far as controlling building your domes or whatever. It's just build a dome and move on with your life and worry about getting more resources and that kind of thing, and doing your resource and expanding and scanning all the different colors. And of course, the way they did this, that's kind of nice too. And then also, when I just did discover not too long ago that it looks like you're doing top down all the time, but you can actually, it is 3D, so you can actually zoom in like this and move around the planet. This is cool. You can do the same thing in Surviving Mars, and it's a nice little effect. It's a nice little effect. I like it. Solar farm. Why is it? Now I'm confused. Why is this underground? Oh, these are the scanners. Oh, so the scanners are actually scanning underground? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting how the stuff is actually underground. That's what the yellow... I wasn't expecting that. I thought the scanners were supposed to be just all be up in the sky scanning stuff, but it looks like they're supposed to be scanning underground. Interesting interpretation, but that's fine. But again, it's a good little game engine, and the game is actually, I believe, not early access. It is officially released. You can find it over on Steam for sure. It is currently 50% off through Wednesday morning. So if you like what you see, there's a good place to buy it over on Steam. It's a good game. I'm liking it. I've seen various reviews of it, and a lot of people, rave about it. How it's a little bit more science-y. I guess it is. I don't know. I don't know. The explosions, though, we're guessing that they're meteorite impacts, but there's no. I haven't seen any visuals to confirm that. Be nice if there were, but not a big deal. But yeah, the game runs smooth. No issues technically at all. It's running really well, and no crashes, no real graphic glitches. Yeah, it's fine. It's a good game, especially the price. I think it's only like what, $25-$30 US, I think. And again, if you like this type of game, I can see you getting lots of time out of it. So anyway, that'll be it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. Stream schedule. Let's see. Tomorrow, more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Wednesday is Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Thursday, Wrath of the Righteous. Friday is MechWarrior Online or MechWarrior 5 or something else. Hell, we might even play this on Friday again, because this is a very chill game, a good way to end the week, I think, or start the weekend, whatever you want to look at it. And of course, Saturday, more Star Sector. Sunday is Pathfinder Day, where the first half of the stream is Wrath of the Righteous campaign stuff, and then second half of the stream is Beneath the Stolen Lands and Kingmaker with viewer group 27 and a quest to get killed by a boss. So there's our schedule for the next few days. That's it. Okay. Thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.